In his autobiographical book, I think an underappreciated book, Fred wrote that if the evolution of analytical theory and practice over more than a century demonstrates anything, it is that the theory and practice of analysis not only changes in time, but also that it is at no time the same for everybody and everywhere. Fred's aperçu is one reason why I suggested to the IAAP that the title of the next Congress in Kyoto in 2016 should be One Analytical Psychology or Many. They didn't go with that title. Something about anima mundi. You know, something that opens our world up to everybody. To talk about the anima mundi, sorry for the sarcasm, but there it is. What I had in mind with One Analytical Psychology or Many was that we would talk about the meaning for our profession of the migration of Jungian analysis from its European heartlands, including the forced migration from here in Germany to which we were exposed yesterday. Are we still refugees? Or, as we expand the boundaries of the Jungian world, south and east, are we IAAP missionaries? Western imperialists? Shadowy salesmen and saleswomen? Or, conversely, are we the praiseworthy conveyors of things that are good beyond dispute, rather like vaccines? Here is how I'm planning to proceed following this brief introduction. The first section concerns the personal context in which the talk is being given. It's really a series of personal confessions. Then in the second section, I will discuss critically how and why we use the concepts of transference and countertransference in analysis. But still in that second section, I go on to take an equally critical look at the possibilities of a more relational approach to the analytical process. So I'm critical in both directions, critical of the transference stuff and critical of the relational stuff, and hence clearly self-critical. The third section looks at some aspects of the relationship between analytical psychology and politics and goes on to consider the massive problematic of diversity and equality in our profession. In this section, I have in mind the IAAP conference that will take place in London in December entitled Analysis and Activism, Social and Political Contributions of Jungian Psychology. You have the flyer for that conference in your packs here. As the talk proceeds, I will be asking you, the audience, to join in two carefully constructed experiential exercises in conversation with your neighbors. You don't have to enjoy it, you just have to do it. I hope you will not mind in participating with the attempt to bring a more experiential, workshop-like feel to my presentation. Okay, this is the first section, my personal confessions.